What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today, at your request, we are taking a look at the all-new Teal Rhino Pro from Brunswick. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed. Over 2/3 of you aren't, and it's one of the best things that you can do to help us out and keep unbiased content like this coming. Got it? All right, let's go. The vintage line from Brunswick is back with a vengeance with the all-new Teal Rhino Pro. This piece was originally released 30 years ago, and it returns with the same light bulb core with its high 2.57 RG and 032 differential. To keep up with current oil conditions, Brunswick put the newly updated Activator Plus 3.0 solid cover stock on this release, which is an updated version of what was featured on the Hero line. For the layout, I decided to go with a 4x4.5x3 2LS layout. I've had a ton of success with layouts similar to this one, both on high RG releases and ones with lower differentials, so this one has both of those characteristics. I thought I really couldn't go wrong with drilling it this strong. And on the lanes, I was so happy with how this Rhino Pro looked. It's such a simple motion, but one that works. The cover material does more than enough to get the job done all over the lane, and the combination of that light bulb core and the thick outer shell makes this thing hit like a bus through pins. Out of every one of these test shots, there's only one where the ball deflects and leaves a soft 10, which is a feature I absolutely love. To keep it simple though, there's a lot of good things I could say about this one. It's easy to manipulate the shape with hand positions, it booms off the spot even when I missed in the oil. As it lane shined up, I like the shape even more as it seemed to just get better with every shot. The only real downside I see with this one is going to be in how it holds up over time. The Hero line was pretty notorious for the cover stock wearing out pretty quick, so hopefully with the update that issue is resolved. But even if it isn't, the nice part about balls like this is that you can just sand them down a little bit and get almost all the life right back into them. When I think about what I would pair this Rhino Pro with, the Quantum Evo Response and the NV Tour from Hammer jump off the page to me. As I've used the NV Tour more and more, it has shown that it really likes the outside part of the lane, competing where urethane likes to be used, and the Evo Response has the power to play deep inside when the Rhino runs out of gas. With those three, you have pretty much every arrow covered, especially on house conditions. For our cross-brand comparisons, I first started with the Motive Primal Shock. This piece has a higher differential than the Rhino, but the cover materials are of similar strength, so what I see is a motion that starts up a little bit sooner and is smoother off the spot. This controls the motion more, but what you gain in control, you lose in continuation through the pins. Then I brought out the Rotogrip TNT. This piece has both more core and a stronger cover, and it shows with how smooth the reaction is. I love using this one on house conditions as I basically never have to hold back on my rev rate, and it's still controlled enough to strike a bunch, but to its credit, the Rhino was easier to strike with once I got lined up in the right zone. So with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with this piece. The first is rev dominant bowlers. Putting together that little bit of down lane pop with this much continuation is a look high rev players will love, as they can get inside and not have to worry about the ball doing the hockey stick thing, which greatly increases your split percentage, but it can still get up and carry the corners. The second is high tilt players. To be honest, this is a recommendation based on observing other bowlers, but the thick shell on this Rhino just creates so much carry that those bowlers who have a lot of tilt and tend to get behind the head pin will love how pins fly around the deck on their off hits. The all-new Rhino Pro from Brunswick is actually anything but new, but 30 years later, it's still got all the hitting power you need to knock down all 10 with authority, and you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure you use that discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you very much to Dales Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more balling product reviews, and as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.